everybody should have that on day one, but I do understand that sometimes it's hard to put together $50. So I give the students 1 month, okay, to put that together from the time they started the program. But here's what I'm going to do. I'd like to hack the system a little bit for the students who haven't submitted it. Every single technician in tech in training expires October 30th of even numbered years. So I'd like to delay the submission of your application to October 1st, together with the sophomores, so that you don't have to pay one and then pay again come October 30th.
Oh, okay.
Okay, October 31st, because October ends the 31st. Okay, so you don't have to pay twice. We're gonna wait for that window, October 1st, to submit the license, okay, with a $50 money order, okay? Money order, not personal check. You have to go get it from Walmart, 7-Eleven, or your bank if they do it for free. Be careful though. Some banks don't do it for free. They charge you $35 for that. So just go to Walmart or 7-Eleven. It's only $1. They said Dollar Loan Center does it for free. Okay, so you just have to give them $50. So prepare that with an application form. I'm going to post the application form again. Every time I have new students, I post the application form. But this is how we're going to work around it so you don't have to do it twice. October 1st is when we submit it. Okay? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, I talked about this. We're learning 2 new languages, the medical terminologies and the drugs. There must be willingness to learn and put in the effort to learn a new language, or 2 in our case, okay? I know you've done your PowerPoint slide for drug words. You've seen how difficult the drugs are to pronounce. The drugs are very difficult to pronounce. Can you say sulfamethoxazole?
Sulfamethoxazole.
Can you say hydrochloride?
Hydrochlorothiazide.
Okay. Can you say adalimumab?
Adalimumab?
Yeah, okay. So I always tell the students, don't get intimidated by how the drugs are pronounced, okay? Drugs stick in the head when they're funny, okay? And these drugs, the generic ones, came from their chemical composition or chemical compound that's abbreviated. That's why they're very difficult to pronounce. But if you know their generics and you know the most commonly used suffixes, roots, or prefix, you've read my ebook, okay? My cheat codes, then you know how to actually make an educated guess of what that drug is and what it's for, okay? So that's a new language. Another language that we learn is medical terminologies, because there are abbreviations associated to medical terminologies, which you've already taken a test of. I'm not going to give examples anymore. I've talked about this, like the PO per autem. It came from Latin. Most of our medical terms came from Latin and Greek abbreviation or roots. Okay, must not be scared of numbers. You must love numbers, or you must learn to love it. Okay, basic math that we talked about, I'd like you to learn is percentages, fractions, decimals, ratio, and proportion. If you know these things, and a lot of students are scared of this, we have a problem if you don't know this. So you have to be strong in this, and then everything else can be learned if you're strong on these topics on basic math, okay? And then this is an actual picture of a UNLV graduation of PIMA students, pharmacy technician students. I still believe to this day that anything can be learned, no matter how difficult, as long as you put your mind and heart into it. I'm not techie. I was born during the time where we had libraries and we had to fight for textbooks. 300 pharmacy students, there's only 5 textbooks in the library. We have to go first come, first serve, okay? We have to reserve it. And I was born in the generation where we had Walkman, not iPod, where we had cassette tapes. So me learning technology is actually me learning something different, but because I truly devote my time and I really would like to help my students and I really try to adapt as to what learning is best from my students, and I learn from them and I listen to you guys, okay? Then I learn something difficult and I enjoy it. And I enjoy being, they always think I'm techie, but I'm not, okay? Thanks to YouTube, thanks to softwares. I like buying softwares. You know, my social media is always educational, okay? But I always get targeted for softwares. I always get targeted for new programs and new softwares. I think they're thinking I'm techie. So, and I like buying them. Okay, I like buying them. Like I have an ebook maker. That's why I was able to make that ebook fast. Okay, so I have an ebook maker. So all of my handouts, I just transform it into an ebook. Okay, so that's our orientation. I told you a lot about an hour for orientation, and it's usually an hour, but we did more than an hour because I did do an interview with you.
Yeah.
So that one was an interview, and this one is your hour orientation. And it's just you. It's not really a waste of time for me. Okay, I see you're wearing a pair of earrings. Okay?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you on that. So,
Okay.
so for like when I'm on campus, I take these off, right?
You have to take it off.
Yeah.
Okay. On the handbook, it says a pair is acceptable. However, in my program, no. Okay. Tats, I don't know if you have tats that are showing. So they have to be covered. Men and women, yeah. They have to be covered. Those with neck tats, they have to wear a turtleneck, even if it was summertime. Okay.
Oh, that's hot.
Yes, they had to. Okay. So those are the things. So when you're in the campus, you can take that pair of earrings off. And then the women have to take their nose rings off as well. The women have to have a pair. It can't be 3. Okay, a pair is what's on the handbook. So just that, and that commences our orientation. I don't know if you have any questions for me. Of course, the other information by the topic, by the class, is going to be covered during our online classes or didactic. So you have questions for me?
I have a question about for externship, because I know Miss Laura was talking about the shots. I wasn't able to get back to her. I sent her an email I think 2 weeks ago about because I'm due for an updated, I think it was for MMR, one of the two.
MMR, mumps, measles, rubella.
Yeah, and then another, I forgot the other one, but do I need that right away, or do I need that before externship?
You need that before externship, the MMR, okay? But you have to check the guidelines with a Southern Nevada Health District, because I don't know how many shots is MMR, okay? Like Hep B can be 3 shots or 2 shots, okay? That's why I said you should have started your Hep B from career prep, because the 3 shots is cheaper, but they're a total of 6 months intervals, okay? It's I think the first one is after 60 days. I mean, the second one is after 60 days, and then within 6 months is the third one. That's a cheaper one, but Hep B came up, but we have a new vaccine for Hep B that's only 2 shots, and that's more expensive. But just so you know, they accept the 2 shots now. With MMR, I don't know how many shots is MMR. So you might want to check with Miss Laura or the Southern Nevada Health District.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm concerned about the Hep B. Don't do the TB test yet. You can do that 30 days.
That's the one. That's the other one.
Yeah, so, that's 30 days prior externship. And then the drug test isn't done until 30 days prior externship. Okay. All of those 30 days. Why? You can acquire TB anytime. So we want that within 30 days. Though if you've had that, 1 year is valid. Okay. Yeah. Number 2, drug test. It's not going to be acceptable if it's not within 30 days of going out of externship. And then you will have to do another background check, because there might have something that's happened from the beginning up to the middle before we go out on externship. And that background check is submitted to your externship site. Okay, that's out of pocket too. Okay, so that you know. Okay, anything else?
That should be it.
Okay, that's why I put the topic when I responded to you. It just makes it easier. And I apologize for that, but then I saw an opening today in my schedule. So
yeah, I understand your schedule. It's all good.
I know that it's test day. That's why I really didn't want to do it today. And then yesterday I already had you. And then we went overtime yesterday. But anyway, it's done. Your requirements are done at this point. And I think you're really, really very good at time management, organizing stuff. As long as you keep that pace, you're not going to fall behind. Okay, organization is key, and listening is key here. Doing everything that I tell you to do. Okay, I think those students who pass the board exam are the ones who truly listen to everything I said. Okay, so I don't know if this is a meeting, but this is from North Carolina. Anyway, no questions for me?
No questions. Thank you.
Okay,
for
drive
that.
safe, keep safe,
Thank
and I'll see you
you.
tomorrow at 10.
All right.
Okay, bye.